Honesty, often hailed as a cardinal virtue, carries a weight that few are prepared to bear. In theory, we prize those who speak the truth, believing them to be moral beacons in a world rife with deception. But in practice, honesty is frequently met with resistance, and sometimes even hostility. This paradox, that truth can make the truth-teller a target, reveals a profound tension in human psychology, social interaction, and public life. Nobel Prize-winning research in behavioral economics by Daniel Kahneman sheds light on why this is the case, demonstrating that people often engage in motivated reasoning, preferring comfortable lies that preserve emotional security over inconvenient truths that challenge their worldview. Kahneman's work on cognitive biases reveals that human beings are not the rational agents we imagine ourselves to be. Instead of evaluating information objectively, we are more likely to process data in ways that confirm what we already believe. This phenomenon, known as motivated reasoning, explains why people cling to falsehoods or half-truths even when contradictory evidence is presented. When an honest person confronts these illusions, they disrupt the psychological safety net that these falsehoods provide, leading to discomfort, anger, or outright rejection. This discomfort is rooted in what psychologists call cognitive dissonance, the mental distress that occurs when people are forced to hold two contradictory beliefs. For example, when someone is presented with evidence that their deeply held belief is wrong, they experience dissonance. Rather than adapt their worldview to accommodate new information, people often seek ways to discredit the messenger. This explains why honesty, particularly when it shines a light on inconvenient truths, can provoke hostility. A 2018 Pew Research Center survey adds another layer to this understanding, revealing that people in public life, politicians, leaders, and media figures, who are blunt and truthful are often distrusted or disliked. The survey suggests that many people prefer leaders who offer more comforting, even if less accurate, narratives. This preference for reassurance over reality makes truth-tellers in the public arena vulnerable to backlash. When political figures or thought leaders present hard truths, whether about climate change, economic inequality, or systemic injustice, they often face severe criticism, not because the facts are incorrect, but because those facts challenge the emotional or ideological comfort of their audience. This phenomenon has historical precedent. Figures like Socrates, who questioned the status quo, or Galileo, who challenged prevailing scientific beliefs, were met with persecution despite their commitment to truth. In more recent history, whistleblowers who expose corruption or injustice often face personal attacks or legal repercussions, even when their revelations are factually correct. The price of truth, it seems, is often paid in isolation and vilification. From a common-sense perspective, this all makes perfect sense. People are more likely to gravitate toward information that validates their self-perception and their place in the world. Whether it's the comforting falsehood that hard work alone guarantees success or the reassuring narrative that societal problems can be solved with minimal personal sacrifice, these stories offer psychological relief. As Kahneman's research shows, humans prioritize emotional security over factual accuracy, even when the latter is crucial for making informed decisions. While honesty is a virtue, it comes with a heavy cost. Kahneman's insights into motivated reasoning and cognitive dissonance illustrate why truth-tellers often face backlash. They shatter the comforting illusions that people cling to for emotional safety. The 2018 Pew survey underscores this reality in the public sphere, where honest leaders are frequently distrusted in favor of those who offer more palatable, albeit less truthful, narratives. This tension between truth and comfort is a fundamental aspect of human nature, one that reveals the complex interplay between psychology, social trust, and the role of honesty in both personal and public life.